The prospect of India changing its official name to Bharat isn't an unusual or novel idea. Several nations in recent history have undergone transformations, shedding their old names to adopt new ones. But why do nations decide to rename themselves? The partition of a nation results in the birth of two new nations, and the most famous example is that of India itself, which is split into two upon independence to give birth to India and to Pakistan. Similarly, East Pakistan became Bangladesh after the 1971 war with West Pakistan. The name Bangladesh reflected the nation's newly independent cultural and linguistic identity. Czechoslovakia was dissolved in 1993 to make way for the Czech Republic, which is now known as Czechia, and Slovakia, marking the divisions between the two ethnic groups, the Czechs and the Slovaks. Some nations changed their name to break away from their colonial past and reflect their native identities. Sri Lanka did it in 1972 when it dropped the colonial name Ceylon for the Sinhalese name, which means resplendent land. Some nations changed names to reclaim historical identities, like in 1935. The Shah asked the foreign delegates to use the name Iran, not Persia, for his country. Similarly, in 2018, Swaziland was rechristened to its pre-colonial name Eswatini on its 50th anniversary to shrug off its colonial past. In 2021, Turkey's President Erdogan announced that his nation would be known as Turkey because it represents the culture and values of the country. But the move was seen as a push to rebrand the nation and dissociate it from a bird of the same name and its negative connotations. Similarly, Burma was renamed Myanmar in 1989 by the ruling military junta in an attempt to legitimize their power. But some nations continue to call the nation by its old name over concerns of human rights abuses and the lack of democratic transition. But the question is, will India, like these countries, be officially renamed too and go back to its ancient name of Bharat, which finds a place in the Indian constitution as well? Well, only time will tell. Nayanthara Singh for NDTV.